It was this time last week when people across metro Milwaukee were waking up to historic flooding. Some directly affected by the record rainfall hadn't slept at all that night because they were bailing water from their basement, being rescued from a stranded car or flooded out home. In the midst of this natural disaster were the helpers, first responders, and ordinary citizens who responded to the call to assist neighbors in need. Special Projects Editor Susanne Barthel captures examples of those who confronted a crisis with heroism and selflessness.
So I guess my first red flag was there was a frog walking down the hallway on the second floor of the hotel we were staying at. Then I looked down the hallway and there were a bunch of people just camped out from the first floor.
It looked like a river out here with strong currents, like cars floating down the street, logs and branches, and neighbors getting rescued from dump trucks.
But the water rose so fast.
We were very lucky to make it out alive.
You couldn't see how deep the water actually was.
We pulled dozens of people out of cars and off of cars trapped in the middle of floodwaters. This floodwater, it may look like it's not moving, but that can really have a strong current.
It looked very deceiving. We started seeing people, started getting off their vehicles through their windows or through their sunroofs.
And then I had to jump out of the window and then swim the rest of the way through.
We started getting water in the basement. In a matter of 5 minutes, the basement wall collapsed and the basement was completely engulfed in water, and there's water all the way up to the first floor, like up waist deep.
Looking my children in the face and saying, hey, when you hold our necks, do not let go. This could be life or death for any one of my family members or my children.
I helped get someone out of the parking garage and then kind of swam my way back in here just to make sure that there was nobody else in here.
This flood is a tragic event. So many people have been impacted, and the Red Cross is here to step up and help. If people need a place to come and sleep or even recharge their phones or get a meal, we welcome everybody.
Due to the rising waters and a power outage in this area, we've initiated voluntary evacuation of this neighborhood.
We are a community. We all come together. We help each other out.
At one point, we were trying to prevent cars from accessing the freeway, so we pulled barricades to block the entire freeway entrance.
And this ain't even our job for real. We got other stuff to do, but ain't nothing wrong with putting in helping time, when people need it, man.
We are all trying to work together through all of this.
You name it, I lost absolutely everything. What you're looking at on my body right now is borrowed.
We'll be here as long as folks need it.
You've got neighbors that I know they just need a big hug. We got our lives, we got ourselves, we got our family. Things can get replaced. Yes, it's pain, but we can do it.
Thanks for watching this CBS 58 Sunday Morning Story. Subscribe here and make sure to tune in to CBS 58 every Sunday morning to see more uplifting stories like this. And check out our other playlists on YouTube. You'll find everything from Everyday Heroes to our CBS 58 Hometown series on CBS 58.